and welcome. I am back another Sunday with Selina Spreads Love. I hope you've had a fantastic week. I've absolutely had an amazing week this week. It's been really good. Really good. So this week I am going to be touching upon the topic that so many creators have gone through, and that's quitting the 9 till 5. Quitting the 9 till 5. How do you quit the 9 to 5? How do you do it? Yeah, so we're programmed from birth that we've got to get a 9 till 5, get a good job, get a mortgage, have kids, settle down, but that doesn't quite rock for everybody. That didn't rock for me. So with me, what I found is that, yeah, I went to uni, got my master's, blah blah blah, and then I got into a 9 till 5. I actually enjoyed my job for the first half of it, but like most creatives, I felt like I was trapped. I felt like I was doing something that I wasn't put on the earth to do. I felt like every minute of the day I was there, my life was being drained. I was looking at the clock. I was thankful for when it was 5 o'clock. I took the most amount of sick days because I just didn't want to go. I just didn't want to be there. I just didn't want to be there. But the thought of leaving scared me. Absolutely petrified me, because I was like, what am I going to do? I've got to pay this, I've got to pay this, I've got to do this. What are people going to think about me? What am I going to do next? What about if what I do next doesn't work out? All them thoughts were just scaring me, but I knew that there was something else that I wanted to do. So if you're in this position, know that it's going to be okay. It's absolutely okay. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips how to kind of move forward through that fear. Okay, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, just hold on, okay? So the first one, decide exactly what it is that you want to do. So okay, it's cool, you can leave the job. Like, you're not bound to any position, know that. And know that you are disposable anyway, and just like you want to leave, they can make you leave at any time. So no position is permanent, just know that. So decide what you want to do. Do you want to be a ballet dancer? Do you want to be a painter, illustrator? What is it that you want to do? And research the field. Research the field. Oh my god, that's what I had to do. So I decided that I wanted to go into, what was it that I wanted to go into? I wanted to start my own business. Yeah, at the time actually, I wanted to start my own jewellery business. I wanted to sell jewellery from Africa and stuff. So I researched into that. So I knew absolutely all the suppliers, all the warehouses, the websites of this, and just research into it. That will give you more confidence, because you feel kind of nervous because you don't know much about what you're going into. But if you know what you're going into, you're gonna feel okay, right? So research what you want to do exactly. Okay, number 2, have a leave date. Write that resignation letter and have a date that you're gonna leave, and make sure you leave no matter what. Okay, so write that letter, have it in your drawer, whatever, and know what date you're gonna leave and stick to it. So from that point, you want to be saving money, you want to get all your bills sorted out, you want to move house if you have to move out, but give yourself a time period. Because if you don't give yourself a time period, you're never going to leave, right? So give yourself a time period. It might be that you can actually go part-time, because what I did to kind of ease off the pressure, I asked my manager if I could go part-time, and she was like, yeah, cool. So you might not have to leave fully, maybe you can just go part-time to kind of ease yourself into it. So yeah, decide, give yourself a date by when you're going to make these decisions, right? And like I said before, save some money. You're gonna need money. When you don't have a job, trust me, you realize the value of every pound. Like when I was working a 9 till 5, I used to put £30 in my petrol one time. Now when I left, it was like a £5, a £3, you know what I mean? £30 weren't happening no more gas was going in my car that much. So save up the pennies, save, okay? And also, not only that, get rid of the things that you don't need. So one thing that I got rid of was Wi-Fi in my house, because I knew that there was a coffee shop around the corner. So what bills can you kind of eradicate? Because you're not going to have the money flowing in at the beginning. So kind of eradicate and tick things off the list. Get rid of all the bills and the outgoings that you don't need to spend off. So them coffees every morning, get rid of it. If you can if there's, for example, I love seeded bread. I love expensive seeded bread, but I had to drop to a lower scale of bread. It's bread, right? So yeah, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices. That's one thing I can tell you from now, that you're gonna make some sacrifices, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna absolutely be worth it. 4, work hard at your craft. So that dream job that you want, that dream career, it starts from now, right? So don't think, oh, when I quit my job, I'm gonna do this. When I quit my job, I'm gonna go here. No, do it now. So you kind of program your mind of what to expect when it actually happens, and it doesn't just dawn on you. So you quit your job and you're like, oh my god, I don't actually want to do this. No, soak in the energy, get into the industry, kind of mingle with some people, network with some people, put in the work. You don't have to start your website after you quit your job. Start the website now. Get up your Instagram page, your Twitter page, whatever you need, whatever resources, if it's some paintbrushes, if it's a new camera, get all the equipment from now, right? Just get it all sorted so it's there waiting for when you do quit your job, and start working on it from now. You put in the energy, put in the time, put in the grind. Put it in from now, man. Put it in from now. So if that means staying up late at night, do it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. And also look into part-time jobs. So a lot of people don't know this, but when I actually started my career, my creative entrepreneur career, I was doing babysitting. So you're going to need sources of income. So look at things that you can kind of do that's not going to take up a lot of hours. Dog walking, babysitting, even if it's an 8 to 10 cleaning job in the morning. Like, do what you've got to do. At least you'll know that you've got all that time in the day to focus on your craft, and you've still got drips and drabs of money coming in. So you may have to have a side hustle, and that's absolutely okay. So I know it's scary, I know it's scary, but you can do it. Just know that everything's okay, and just follow your intuition, follow the signs, follow yourself. You deserve to be happy, you deserve to have the career that you want, and yes, you can do it. So as always, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, the Selina Brown, Instagram, the Selina Brown, and I'll see you next week. Stay amazing. Peace. Mwah.